The greater an icon becomes, the higher the glory we heap upon them. It is a very natural psychological process. We often tend to presume also that the future cannot probably produce anything equal to them or better than them. But this may or may not be true. The cosmos is under constant evolution. And this evolution is not just biological evolution of species. Even the God's incarnations are evolving. God incarnated himself first in the form of fish and animals. Fish avatara, Kurma avatara, Varaha avatara, and Nrsimha avatara, a combination of a man and an animal. Then came Rama, a full human. And after him came the fullest avatar of God, Lord Krishna. Therefore, to say that the older one is necessarily the best may not be true always. If we evaluate our saints and sages of the very ancient periods in light of what the Bhagavad Gita says, against the standards set by the Bhagavad Gita, we will find that most of them had serious shortcomings. Probably because at that time the Bhagavad Gita was not in circulation, and these great saints did not have the privilege of regularly perusing the Bhagavad Gita, the authentic spiritual knowledge given by God himself. And therefore, some problems in their character remained, which could have been easily removed through the study of the Bhagavad Gita. I can give you a couple of examples. Take the Sanat Kumaras, the 4 child saints, very pious, very noble, very great. They never grow physically, but they are very grown spiritually. They once wanted to meet Lord Vishnu, and they went to his abode called Vaikuntha. At the entry gate of Vaikuntha, the gatekeepers, Jay and Vijay, stopped them and requested them to wait while they went inside and took the permission of the Lord Vishnu to allow them entry. At this, they got enraged. Their ego was pricked, and they cursed the gatekeepers, because of which they fell on earth. Now, if you think in the light of what the Bhagavad Gita says, what was the fault of the gatekeepers? They were discharging their duties. They were asked to do so, not to allow entry to anybody without the express permission of Lord Vishnu. Another example is that of sage Vishwamitra, one of the Saptarshis, one of the greatest 7 sages of the Hindu tradition. Once he went to heaven to see the god of middle order gods and goddesses, Indra, where he found Vashishta, another name from the great 7 sages, sitting there. They sat together and chatted. Vashishta was a very quiet person, very satisfied internally always. He was looking very happy and very satisfied. So Vishwamitra asked him what was the reason for his happiness. Sage Vashishta replied that he was the family priest of the great king Harishchandra of Ayodhya, who was very noble and who would give him full honors and also gave him enough wealth. This made sage Vishwamitra very jealous. The 2 saints came back upon it. And then this so-called Brahmarshi, the great sage Vishwamitra, started conspiring against King Harishchandra, who was a very noble person. In my opinion, the reason for this was that the Bhagavad Gita was not in circulation at that time, which they could always read and brood upon. If they had the privilege of reading the Bhagavad Gita, which is the true word of God on spirituality and life management, they would have been able to easily erase their negative emotions like ego, conceit, anger, etc. So these great sages were truly great, no doubt, but there can be greater and better sages than them, because the entire cosmos is in the process of evolution. Not without reason, Maharshi Aurobindo, a modern sage, predicted that humanity is also evolving, and one day the Superman will come, or the supermind will come. Such superminds and super saints must arrive in significant numbers, not just 7. soon to save humanity. How this could be done, we have discussed in another video.